New at 10, a local nonprofit needs help rescuing domestic violence victims.
If you can't get away from your abuser, what option do you have?
How they say you can help those in need. Thank you for joining us. I'm Bill Barajas. Families to Freedom is in need of drivers to help take families involved in domestic violence situations to a shelter or safe place. KPRC 2's Corley Peel tells us why the service is crucial.
Families to Freedom was created to help women who can't get into a shelter because it may be over capacity find a safe place to go, even if it's outside of Houston. Without drivers, there's many domestic violence victims unable to get away from their abusers. Deanna Parmenter says she survived domestic violence 40 years ago.
I know what it feels like. I know how scared you can feel and just how helpless. And
now she's in a car driving to help a woman and her child in the same position she once was in.
sometimes it tears me up inside when I see the situation, but for the most part, I feel really good about it, that I'm able to help somebody in a really tough spot get to a better place.
Parmenter is a volunteer with Families to Freedom. The nonprofit says it's in desperate need of more drivers to help take domestic violence victims and their families to a safe space.
We've actually done 269 trips to domestic violence shelters and a handful leaving the state just this year alone. This year, already to date, we've answered 596 new and different victims and survivors that called our Houston hotline asking for help.
A strained economy and more people knowing about the service are some of the reasons for the increased demand.
In addition to that, we've got moms with kids who need to get to a safe place before the school year begins. So we do see an influx of travel prior to the school session starting up. With volunteer drivers, we make it possible for victims to get far away and become safe, which reduces fatalities, reduces victimization, reduces a whole myriad of family violence crime.
This woman says she is grateful for the ride because she did not have family or friends to call.
If I can help them along their journey a little bit, that makes it all worthwhile.
Parmenter says she hopes more people will want to get in their car to help others get out of domestic violence situations. Those wanting to become a volunteer driver can find that information on our website at click2houston.com. Corley Peel, KPRC 2 News.
As Corley just mentioned, if you or someone you know is dealing with a domestic violence situation, KPRC 2's Breaking Free has resources to help. Look for them now on click2houston.com/domestic violence.